O Lord, open our lips, and we will proclaim your praise. This morning we read two stories from 1 Kings. In chapter 20 we read the attack of Ben-Hadad against Samaria and the Lord's deliverance of his people. And then in chapter 21 we read about Ahab and his wickedness in stealing Naboth's vineyard. In the first story we see that God protects his people despite the wickedness of King Ahab. However, in this story there are some redeeming features for King Ahab. He sought the Lord, he listened to the Lord's advice, he listened to the prophet who came to speak to him and was obedient to a point. The punishment on the enemies of Israel was because that they thought after their first defeat, the God of Israel is a God of the hills, we can take him on the plains. So the next year when they attacked on the plains, and again God delivered Israel. He is the God of all the world, of hills and valleys, of far places and near places. He is the God of all the world. And so he proclaimed that and demonstrated that by defeating the armies of Ben-Hadad wherever they chose to confront the people of Israel. God is the God of all the earth. Ahab, though, ended the story disappointingly. He made a treaty with Ben-Hadad. Instead of completely destroying him, instead of completely vindicating and bringing about the victory that God had put into his hands, he made a treaty. Took the easy way, took the soft way. So often for us, when things are going okay, we take the easy way, the soft way. We don't push on through and continue to struggle into all that God has got for us. Let's not make the mistake Ahab made. And then Ahab, despite seeing God's goodness to him, he and his wife Jezebel worked to steal the vineyard of Naboth and in fact have the man murdered. And for this, terrible judgment came from the Lord upon them. So often the rich and powerful think they can do what they like to the poor and vulnerable. But God declares that he will judge. So if you are rich and if you're powerful and if you're an exploiter, beware, God will judge. God is watching and has got his eye on those who you think have got no power, are backed by the power of the Almighty. We see this in both of these stories. The great armies of Ben-Hadad could not defeat the armies of Israel because God was on their side. And God would not allow Ahab, with all of his power in Israel, to just do as he wanted. God was watching. God will judge. God is in control. Amen.